Today we got to talk about OpenLedger. This is another one of those AI projects, so definitely stay wary of that. But anyways, we're gonna go over this. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's hop straight into it. So we already know AI is the future. We know all these AI cryptos are going crazy, and even AI stocks are going up as well. So we've been seeing that in the market. This project is currently priced at 253 million in market cap. The 24-hour trading volume is at 587 million. So that's pretty interesting. A fully diluted value 1.1 billion. And then we have here a fresh launch onto CoinGecko. It just launched on CoinGecko. Last 24 hours, it's up 127%. So this project just actually launched everywhere. They launched finance everywhere, like literally everywhere. And you can actually see over here, this is when they launched, and you can see it was a dead project before they launched. All right, before they got listed to all these different exchanges, this was a dead project. So you can see here, and then boom, out of nowhere, they just start going up massively. So this project was worth almost nothing, like not too long ago, and now it's worth something. So this is actually a pretty crazy occurrence that's happened here with this market. Actually, it was down for so long, and that TradingView wasn't even tracking it. You can see how it goes from here from March to instantly September. So TradingView wasn't even tracking it because like it was doing no movement. There's no volume. There's nothing happening. So TradingView stopped tracking it. So remember that. Keep that in the back of your mind about this project. All right. Now, again, I can't do technicals on this project. But we can talk about some other things here because there's just not enough info to do a technical analysis. Okay. So we're going to move on from the prices. We're going to talk more about the project. So this has 16.4K holders here. You can see this is all the holders, all the wallets. The top three own most of the project. Well, the top four here. So that's definitely something. But you also got to remember, you always have contract wallets where, and then you also have different wallets like burn wallets. You have developer wallets, which probably is the top. So you got to remember stuff like that as well. Then we have the Binance side of things. They are bridged to Binance. So you have 6,200 holding on Binance. Binance themselves hold a lot of the project. And again, they did just get listed to a lot of different platforms. So you got to remember that as well. This is their website. I actually got rug pulled by a website that looked just like this. So that's the only thing was I got in on a AI project on Base, and they had the same exact logo. Literally, it's actually kind of scary. The same exact logo, and it kind of looks similar to this. So I don't know. I feel weird about this project just because I got rug pulled by a similar one. But this one doesn't seem like that. It seems like a legit project. But yeah. But anyways, enough of that. Let's move on. So talking about the project a little bit, this is the next gen blockchain network for AI, as they call it. So it seems like they're really hyper focused on the AI thing here. OpenLedger is the AI blockchain unlocking liquidity to monetize data, models, and agents. This is like a typical standard thing amongst all AI projects. So far, they're all kind of targeting the same demographic and the same thing, really. Anyways, OpenLedger chain is the foundation for trusted AI. And yes, I've been seeing that a lot of them have been creating their own layer twos. So that's what they're doing as well. Purpose built for AI, OpenLedger is designed from the ground up for AI participation, from model training to agent development. Every component runs on chain with precision. AI liquidity layer data models and agents are no longer static assets. OpenLedger makes them liquid and composable. EVM compatible infrastructure, so they're compatible with the Ethereum virtual machine, which is also why they're a layer 2. OpenLedger follows Ethereum standards, connect to your wallets, smart contracts, and layer 2 ecosystems with zero friction. Proof of attribution ensures all contributions are traceable, verifiable, and fairly rewarded. So it seems like an interesting this seems pretty interesting, but what I will say is we're seeing too many AI projects. I think some projects kind of need to innovate in a different way. There's too many AI ones, but when we had the dot-com bubble in the stock market, more tech companies just kept coming out, and that's kind of like how it is. But even till this day, tech companies are still succeeding and they're still thriving. So I think there's still room for more AI projects. So they're not too late, but I think projects need to kind of back away from the AI thing a little bit. All right. But anyways, let's go over some other stuff here. So Open Circle, this is another one of their products. Seed Lab, fueling early ideas, building in the AI blockchain. Open Circle Seed Lab powers the builders shaping AI in Web3 who can join AI engineers Web3. So this is pretty much for builders and developers. And then we got over here payable AI, fair models, fair rewards on blockchains. So another thing that they got and that they offer. So I guess they're selling models. They have different AI data models, Web3 models, data intelligence layers, game models. So yeah, they got a lot of stuff here, but I don't know. It looks like they're doing too much. Like with a lot of these projects, it's good if you focus on one thing, but they're all over the place. They're on DeFi. They're in and it makes you wonder, are they really doing this or are they just saying they're doing this and they're trying to get more people to jump in on the bandwagon? And remember, like we're going into altcoin season. You're going to see a lot of altcoins blowing up. They're gonna look legit. They're gonna have all this roadmap things laid out, but they might not be legit. Just remember that. I'm not saying that this project is like that, but remember a lot of projects like that are going to come out. So be careful. We're seeing a lot of projects are taking off. This project is in the top gainers on CoinGecko. You definitely want to watch out for a lot of these projects because I'm just looking at it and they're just doing too much. And there's a lot of projects like that. And I'm not saying that this project is like that, right? I'm just saying that you want to be careful, okay? Anyways, DeFi and finance depend on chain, tokenomics, sports, language. They're even in the language training for the AI models, cybersecurity, robotics, mathematics, Web3, alpha model research, social media. They do everything. They do everything. And these crazy roadmaps are going to be extremely hard to do for a lot of these projects. So they have all these promises, but you don't know if they're actually going to be able to do all that they have promised. And being able to do that to a degree where people would actually want to use the products. Now, here's their AI studio. Not your model, not your intelligence. Own, govern, and monetize AI on OpenLedger. This is the exact same thing that a lot of other projects are saying too. Not your model, everyone's saying that. Not your intelligence, everyone's saying that. Not your model, not your AI. Then you can own, govern, and monetize your AI on the OpenLedger. So a lot of projects are kind of using the same layout here. Okay, just be aware of that. This could be a 100x gem. We did just now see what happened with MYX Finance. That's another play that I called, right? And then WorldCoin is another AI project that is just like OpenLedger. MYX Finance is a DeFi project where you can trade perpetuals and futures on chain. So they're completely different. But yeah, I was talking about MYX Finance because they're doing insane numbers. Look, they're still pumping. But the top 20 wallets hold 98.5% of the supply in MYX Finance. So be careful with that. But yeah, this is another AI project, WorldCoin. So yeah, AI coins have been doing good, but be careful. They're promising too much without offering much. And like there's just too many promises, and the roadmap is too way too. I mean, it's way too diverse of a roadmap. Like you need to kind of focus on one thing. But anyways, moving on, exploring the ecosystem, Cato, the distribution center of crypto where information, attention, and capital move seamlessly, powered by AI. How do I open Cato? I don't know. Cato is like their partner, one of their ecosystem partners. Okay, and these are just all their ecosystem partners. Trust Wallet. Okay, Near Protocol, Base. I guess they got all that. All right, this is their Twitter, and this will show you all of the listings that they have just now encountered. So they just got listed to every single exchange. So it's one of those projects where they had a bunch of money, and they're like, all right, let's get listed all at once so we can send this thing to the moon immediately. That's what they did. They had a good rollout strategy, but just because they had a good rollout strategy doesn't mean they're going to be able to maintain this. Now, this is an iconic logo, I'll say. This logo kind of looks iconic. It kind of looks like this project if they actually do what they're supposed to do and they actually develop it well, it could actually be a good project, right? They're backed by Polychain, which has some backing. They have some grounds inside of this crypto thing. Boardless Cap, they are a Web3 native investment managers. Hash Key Capital, Empowered Blockchain Pioneers. Okay. But yeah, anyways, Gate.io just listed them. BinkX just listed them. Bitmart just listed them. Coin One just listed them. BitGet. Also Binance just listed them. What else do we got? KuCoin, Cookie DAO, Mexili listed them. Binance again, and Binance already listed them. But yeah, everybody literally just now listed them right now. So, and they also have another Twitter, the Foundation Twitter, Bitvavo, whatever that is, L Bank has listed them also. Which other ones? We already said Gate.io. So yeah, they literally just got listed to every single exchange. Kraken just listed them, and actually they got a similar logo to Kraken, similar. So yeah, they just got listed to Kraken. Uphold just listed them. We already said MXC. So yeah, everything just listed them. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think about this, though. Do you guys think that this is extremely bullish? Do you think that this project is going to do 100x? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And let me know if you think AI projects are overcrowded right now in crypto, because I kind of think they are. Anyways, this is all I got for y'all today. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. As always, I'll be back with another video.